Welcome to Star Snip Gossip. A top NFL star, a private chef, serious criminal allegations, cheating rumors, NDA talk, and a courtroom outcome that split the internet in two. This Stefon Diggs story became one of the most talked about sports celebrity controversies of the year. And from start to finish, the timeline only seemed to get more intense as each new detail surfaced online. At the center of it was NFL wide receiver Stefon Diggs, who became the focus of a high-profile legal case involving his former private chef, Jamila Adams, according to allegations presented in court and widely reported. An incident allegedly took place at Diggs' Massachusetts residence in late 2025 during what was described as a heated dispute over unpaid money. The accusations included claims of physical confrontation, including assault-related behavior that escalated the seriousness of the case into felony-level charges. Once those allegations became public, the internet reacted instantly. But the situation didn't stay simple for long. It quickly turned into a layered mix of legal claims, personal history, and conflicting narratives. During court proceedings, testimony reportedly introduced an even more complicated angle. Adams alleged that her relationship with Diggs may have extended beyond a strictly professional dynamic at some point, suggesting there was prior personal involvement before her role as his chef. That detail shifted online discussions dramatically, with social media users debating whether the situation was purely professional conflict, emotionally charged fallout, or something far more complicated behind closed doors. As the case progressed, additional claims surfaced during testimony and reporting, including suggestions that Adams initially hesitated to involve law enforcement and later pursued formal charges. There were also allegations circulating about pressure, intimidation, and discussions involving financial settlements, or NDAs, which further fueled public speculation about power dynamics and celebrity influence. Online reaction became increasingly divided. Some people viewed the situation through the lens of alleged victimization and accountability, while others questioned inconsistencies in the narrative and pointed to the lack of publicly released physical or digital evidence that definitively supported the most serious claims. The absence of a clear smoking gun became a major talking point across sports media and social platforms. Inside the courtroom, reports described intense cross-examinations and conflicting testimony, with both sides presenting sharply different interpretations of the same events. Diggs did not take the stand publicly during the proceedings, and his defense team strongly challenged the reliability of key claims made by the prosecution. Eventually, after reviewing all the evidence and hearing closing arguments from both sides, the jury concluded that the prosecution had not met the burden of proof required for a felony conviction. As a result, Stefon Diggs was found not guilty on all charges, bringing the criminal case to an official legal end in court. That outcome immediately triggered a wave of reaction online, some interpreting it as full vindication, others arguing that a not guilty verdict reflects legal standards of proof rather than a complete resolution of all public questions. Now, Diggs is currently a free agent. The conversation has shifted again, whether NFL teams will focus purely on his elite talent or factor in the surrounding controversy and public scrutiny. Some believe he will be signed quickly due to his on-field impact, while others think franchises may hesitate because of the media attention that follows his name. What remains clear is this: regardless of the legal outcome, the public perception around Stefon Diggs has permanently changed. His name is now discussed not only in terms of touchdowns and highlight plays, but also in connection with one of the most heavily debated sports-related legal stories of the year, and the conversation around it is still far from over.